Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call all Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All praise to the Most High, whose true name is Yahweh. In the name of the Lord and Savior of the nation of Israel, whose true name is Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. And peace, love, and salutations to your faithful Akim, pushing the word and truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. So, Brother Yadai from GMS Atlanta Camp. Just wanted to really quick do a quick lesson, a love the milk lesson on the mark of the beast, the the RFID microchip. Because when it comes to the mark of the beast, man, we're the men of the Lord, especially the men who abide by doctrine of the apostles elders of Great Millstone. We're vehement, and we're confident of what the mark of the beast is. But a lot of these people, man, for whatever reason, if they have doubt, they just can't see it. The Most High is blinded their vision on that prophecy, man, can't see it. So I don't really think that it's the type of thing that most men at this point doubt. But at the same time, you never know, man. You never know what demon can hop on, try to hop on you and and push you off the doctrine, man, push you off the truth. But real quick, man, I just want to hit a few scriptures, man, and Lord willing, you're edified. All right, let's just start with the nitty gritty. I'm gonna start off in Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls of all, big, small, Slaki, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So when it goes into he calls of all, both small and great, man, these elites, man, the top of the these Edomites, man, these so-called white people, man, they're gonna they're a big the cornerstone of their new world order plan is to chip everybody, man, chip all the people, chip all the goods, so they can track everything and and get a cut or a piece of the action on every transaction, man. So no matter who you are, no matter if you're Floyd Mayweather or Joe Schmo, on the corner, man, his plan is to chip your ass, man. Small and great, rich and poor. So if you got don't got a pot to piss in or window throw out of, or you got millions or billions in the bank, man, he wants you to be tuned into his system, man. He wants to these Edomites, they want pretty much for you to proclaim them as their God or as their power. Fucking lesbians, man. To receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So that mark, we at Great Millstone, we know that mark, when you look up that the original word is charagma, which is an incision or an implant, and just real quick, man, the mark is not embargo, man. It doesn't even make sense for it to be an embargo. Like there's numerous reasons why it don't make sense, but the whole premise of it being an embargo, man, is it's pretty much would be only justified if it was talking about nations, or scriptures refer to as governments a lot sometimes as mountains, or hills if it's a small government. But it don't make sense, man, because how could it be? How could it be? First of all, you can't implant an embargo, and then second of all, it just doesn't add up. It's small and great. It doesn't say small and great nations or countries or mountains or hills. It just says small or great, rich and poor. So it's talking about people, man. And then it says, and that no man, in verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell. So how in the world could it be an embargo, man? It's obviously the RFID microchip, and then two, I mean, it's the RFID microchip, that's going to be the main way for them to tune you into their NWO system, man. But they're also working on things, chips you can implant in other parts of your body, in your brain, they got something crazy called I believe it's called like the neural lace, where it's like they actually do fucking brain surgery, man, and put like this thing in your brain, man, that makes you like connect to the internet, like you pretty much like a human computer. I mean, that just goes to show you, man, the proudness, the haughtiness of the elites of these Edomites, man, these so-called white people. And once again, you know, the 12 tribes of Israel consist of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all across the globe, you know, through your father's, you know, through your father's lineage, you know, the day, you know, going back, man, you know, and, you know, so if you know, I would strongly recommend, you know, if you're new to, you know, to this, or you just kind of, you know, find out about you know, about this truth of the Bible, man, that you really seek out the men of Great Millstone, man. You know, there's camps all over the world. You know, men in this, man, they upload videos all day, every day, to the point it's impossible to keep up with every video out there. So, you know, those are the men with the truth. You know, that, you know, there may be, you know, men here and there that, you know, kind of have you know, maybe a similar doctrine, man, but when it comes to like really knowing the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and breaking down these scriptures, man, those are the men, you know. And more than likely, if there are men in other camps, man, or other groups, are going to probably at some point end up breaking off of those groups, man, because other groups just have too many holes in their doctrines, man, you know. But I just want to touch that really quick, you know, because that's the main, you know, that's like that main, you know, the main precepts when it comes to that mark of the beast, man, you know, Revelation 13. And then two, I wanted to touch on these two verses really quick. 1 Corinthians 14 verses 32 and 33. And it reads, and the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. You know, it's verse 32, because, you know, especially like speaking for myself, like when I heard the truth, like when I heard, you know, the men of Great Millstone and numerous camps, and then the head apostles and elders in New York, when I saw the way they brought the scriptures down, man, it made immediate sense, you know. And Lord willing, I'm a prophet of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Only time will tell, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, if you hear this message, man, and it makes sense, man, you need to continue, you know, delving down that path, man, and, you know, and seeing, and really, just like Isaiah 33:6 reads, you know, wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of your times. And let me go ahead and get it. Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. You know, so, you know, the wisdom and knowledge that you build up, you know, going up until the Jacob trouble, and, you know, the ultimate day of salvation, when Yahweh Shai comes back to save his 144,000 and the 1/3, man, his elect. You know, what you building up now, that's going to be the strength of your salvation, man. That's going to be the key for you to ultimately not be destroyed, man, and being saved through those chariots, man, through those heavenly vehicles, you know. And the fear of the Lord is his treasure. So yeah, man. So yeah, once again, we do this, like we push as hard as we do because we fear the Lord, man. You know, and that really is a treasure, you know, because a lot of people, they just walk around not knowing what the hell is going on, and then if they hear it, they don't care because they think that judgment is so far off, they won't be here, not knowing that there's you know, such thing as reincarnation. You know, they don't fear the Lord. You know, they can't spiritually see the Most High, you know, jacking people up, man. You know, so that's his treasure. But yeah, the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets, you know. For the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all the churches of the saints. So that's another reason, man, you know, why I just, you know, give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, man, because it's not confusing, man, the way they break it down. You know, if even if another camp, another group comes across and they say something and they say something that they agree with, they say, hey, we agree with that, man. You know, but if they say something they don't agree with, you know, they don't agree with it, and they make it plain, clear, and then they go back to the scriptures of why, you know, why they can't agree with that doctrine, man. You know. But I also want to bring it out too because, you know, there's gonna always be doubters, man. There's gonna always be people that's gonna be doubting, you know, and scoffing and hating of, you know, when we say we got the truth, man. You know, through the spirit and power and mercy of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you're gonna always have doubters, man. Just like in the world, if you're doing well, man, you're gonna always have haters, man. You're gonna always have haters, always. And then even when you're not doing well, people want to be around you so they can, you know, feel better about themselves. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm doing bad, but I ain't doing bad as so and so. You know what I mean? So it's gonna always be haters, man. But you know, if the Spirit of the Lord is working with you, man, you know, pray as much as possible that you know, the Spirit stays with you, man, and that you're a deserving vessel of the Spirit to continue to grow. Just like Isaiah 33:6 says, you know, in that wisdom and knowledge, you know what I'm saying, and also understanding, man, because every day, the sun goes up, the sun goes down, that moon goes up, that moon goes down, man. We get one day closer to salvation, man, Lord willing. You know, Lord willing, we do what we're supposed to do to attain salvation, man. We get one day closer every day. So you wanna continue to, you know, the scriptures say, you know, partake in the living waters, man. You never want to get stagnant. You always want to be continuing to grow. So, you know, if the Spirit is working with you, man, like, pray to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to keep you humble, and that you know, the Spirit stays with you, you know, so you can just continue to grow in this thing, man, you know, because you're just building up faith until the ultimate day of salvation. And I'm gonna read 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verses 1 through 4. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. And once again, you know, that goes into the spirit of the prophets, subject to the prophets, because if you're in tune and you're doing your work, you know, you're reading, you know, you're watching videos, you're watching news, you know what time it is, you know. Verse 2, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. And it comes as a thief in the night because, one, only the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, knows when Yahweh Shai and the angels are going to come back to save us out of this fucking hellhole, man. You know, only the Most High knows the exact time, you know. But we're given, I'm continuing to read, Slaki. Verse 3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. You know, and that's, and reason why I wanted to read that first is because, you know, we've been given numerous signs of the return of Yahweh Shai, you know, to come back and save his elect, you know, whether it's things in the heavens, you know, the blood moons, the total solar eclipse, you know, it pretty much creating an X across America, which we know everything is spiritual, man. You know, nothing just happens, you know. But also, you know, they're really trying to push through the media, through the news outlets, like everything's going to be okay. You know, people are protesting, but you know, we're going to figure out a way to you know, pretty much have everyone's side be heard, and you know. But the thing about it is, you know, if the Spirit of the Lord is working with you, you know it's all bullshit, man. You know that really everything is just heating up. You know, it's just like, of course we don't eat frogs and shit, but you know, it's just like when they say, how do you cook a frog? You don't throw a frog in the boiling hot water, because it's gonna feel that heat and jump out. You put it in there, and you know, and then you slowly bring that water up to, by the time the frog knows it's hot, he's stuck. You know, and that's really what Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is doing right now, man. He's really just slowly but surely heating this thing up to when it gets to that point that people realize, oh shit, I'm in a fucked up, you know, the world's in a fucked up situation, it's gonna be too late. You know, it's gonna be way too late. And that's why we didn't know. That's why you just gotta do what you're supposed to do day in and day out, man. To, like the scriptures say, make your calling and election sure, because you want to build up as much brownie points as possible, you know, with Yahweh Shai, man, because ultimately, you know, we don't want to be destroyed, man. You know, we want to be saved in that day. You know, it's gonna be some terrible things happening, man. You know, like the scriptures say, like the times like never before seen. And if you do some history, man, into some hard times that have gone on in this world, man, it's been a lot of hard times, man. It's been a lot of hard times, but it's what Lord willing we're saved from. It's gonna be the hardest of all times, man. So like I said, man, you know, just do your due diligence, man, and stay prayed up, man. Stay working, you know, doing the work, building with brothers, man, and trading those talents, man. You know, that's really all I had for today, for the lesson. Once again, I want to say, give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to you, Akim, pushing the word in truth, sincerity. Lord willing, you will edify. And until next time, Shalom.